Hi everybody, it's me Plantain Charlene, and today this video is going to be about a few of the plants that I find easy to care for during the fall winter season. They continue to grow, they continue to produce, and they're still alive. So let me show you what I'm talking I get to that part of the video, I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone who chooses to watch my videos. I really appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider doing that today. Don't forget to comment below, click the bell to know when a new video has posted, like this video, and of course share my content with anyone that you think will appreciate what I'm discussing. Thank you everybody. So this video is going to be quick. I don't want to make it too long. It's a basic discussion about dealing with plants during the fall winter season, specifically more the winter, the fall, depending on where you live, your region of this, whether it's this country or this planet. It really does make a difference to know, because everyone's seasons are not at the same time and everyone doesn't go through all of the seasons. Living in the state of New York, I do see all 4 seasons. So when the fall and winter come, I do see a change in specific plants. But this video is going to be about those plants that pretty much look the same all year round. They may grow more during the spring and summer season, but when the fall and winter comes, they either grow slower, may not grow at all, but they still look healthy and happy. So let's get to the first plant. Scindapsus trubii moonlight. I know that this little part is just flinging around. I haven't had this plant for a lot of years, but I have gone through more than one season, and as you can see, it's looking happy and healthy. I will say that the leaves have gotten smaller. I purchased it from Florida, so it sees sun more often than not, and here in New York it does get less light, so you can see that the leaves have gotten smaller from the original plant when I got it. I did purchase 6 of these when I finally found it, and I broke them up. This is one of them. It lives in this cute little plant, in this cute little mug that my supervisor had purchased for me. And yes, it's true, I talk to plants. And this plant, for me, it's still growing. You can see here, it has developed a new leaf, and another new leaf is coming here. But I do see that there is a nice gap that I don't care for between, you see here, it's shorter than it is here. That means it's getting less light, and that's why there's this gap. So this long little stem here will get cut off. I don't want to go into like propagation and ease of care. It's more about plants for me that stay pretty healthy during all 4 seasons. And like I said, this Scindapsus moonlight trubii, or Scindapsus trubii moonlight, is definitely one of them. Is this Hoya obovata, which is growing very nicely. It's living in water. I do have one little moonlight trubii cutting in here that's doing well. But anyway, I just received this new leaf, and you can see when this plant gets a new leaf, it doesn't form in a circle or whatever circle, let's just go with that. It doesn't come out completely round, and with time it will have this form to it. This was the last new leaf that I received before this one, so I'm very happy to see new leaves coming out. This plant will go in soil this year. I think that I will get more growth from it, or faster growth from it if it was in soil. But know that some Hoyas just don't grow fast at all. And speaking of Hoyas, here's my Hoya kerrii. What I really like about this one is how it's growing to the side and not just kind of like straight. You can see here that the stem, if that's what it's really called, is leaning to the right. I refuse to make it turn back by facing it the other way with the light. I'm happy with the way that it grows. I just received, where's the newest leaf? Is it this one? I think it is this one, for this plant. And I lost 2 and I gained 2. There was another new leaf here somewhere, but that's what I'm feeling about the plants that still do well during the fall, winter, that they will still push out new growth and still look happy and healthy. Going back to the Scindapsus family, here is what I believe is the Scindapsus pictus. And this is definitely a plant that can grow for you all year round. It doesn't take a lot of light. It's not fussy. And like I said, look, there's a new leaf here. This one is a new leaf. It's just constantly putting out new leaves. And this is a pretty decent grower as far as the speed of the growth. And I love the bushiness of it. So this is definitely a great plant to have all year round that'll do well for you. Now, the next 2 that I'm going to show you, I'm going to probably get them confused, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not the only one. And that is what I believe is the Pearls and Jade and the Enjoy. Do I have it right? Guys, tell me below, because, right, Pearls and Jade, Enjoy. Was it the same plant? Sometimes I just don't know. But these are 2 plants that are very good during the fall, winter, constantly putting out new growth. Well, when I say constantly putting out new growth, I don't mean that it's just growing at regular speed like it would during the spring and summer. But what I mean is it will continue to grow. Even if it's slower, it's still growing. You'll still see new growth. So, like I said, here is new growth here. There's new growth in different areas of this plant. Here, there's some here, here. It's just new growth everywhere. And ooh, this one, they both vine, as you can see. But again, new growth in different areas. I'm not going to try and point out every area, but this plant is constantly growing, and the vining has definitely gotten longer over the fall and still winter season. So these are definitely 2 other plants that if you are a person that likes to see a lot of, not a lot of growth, but see growth throughout the year, and you are in a place where you see all 4 seasons, or maybe even 3, maybe you skip like New York does sometimes. It totally skips over spring and goes straight to summer, or at times it skips over fall and goes straight to winter. These are some great plants to have to still see growth happening no matter what the weather is outside, the temperature, even the light. Another plant that does well over the fall winter season. Now, these are not fast growing plants at all. You may not see any growth on it during any time of the year, but this plant will continue to look happy and healthy as long as you're doing right by it. It really doesn't need a lot of anything, whether it's water, whether it's light, whether it's fertilizer, whether it's attention. Just, you know, this plant is such a great plant, especially for beginners. If there's anybody out there that, and by the way, the name of it is Azizi. This is, I forget, oh God, I can't remember which one it is, but this is the more compact growing one. It doesn't get very tall. It stays in short height. Maybe the highest it'll get, maybe it's 10 inches. But anyway, it's great for fall and winter, knowing that maybe you don't have a lot of light in the area you live in, or, you know, it doesn't need a whole bunch of humidity. It just is such a great plant. It's very easy to care for me. Somebody out there may say it's one of the worst plants they ever purchased. So, can't talk for everyone else. But like I said, not a fast grower, but it does great for me during any time of the year. Okay, guys, there's so many more plants that I didn't show. I'm sure you're saying, well, what about snake plants and pothos and philodendrons and spider plants and so many other plants? And I, again, didn't want to make this video too long. I didn't want to go through every single plant that I have that does well for me over the winter fall or fall winter season. But certain genus of plants just do really well no matter what time of the year it is, and whatever your lighting is and your temperature outside is and your humidity levels in your home, whatever the case may be. There's so many different things that factor into how your plant will respond to how you're caring for it, you know. So I don't want to get deep into it. If you have any beginners watching this video, pretty much every plant that I showed you, you can purchase as a beginner, and I believe you will do well. Though I will put in a disclaimer: if you are a overlover and overwaterer, get yourself a plant that likes that, such as ferns and oh goodness gracious, there are other plants that just not coming to mind. If you're somebody who forgets to water your plants, succulents, snake plants, and ZZs are probably your best bet. And you won't be, you won't be killing plants every other day. So know who you are, know what plant fits you, and take it from there. And on that note, guys, that is the end of this video. I appreciate you watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing that today. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what plants you would have shown, or what plants do best for you during the fall winter season. Maybe where you at, it's not fall winter, but that's not the point. Anyway, don't forget to like the video, share as needed, and click the bell to know when a new video has posted. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you all. I think I mentioned, maybe I didn't, I did get over 1,000 subscribers. Yes. And I'm appreciative. So thank you guys so much for watching. And take care. God bless. Stay healthy.